What a very, very good day in office for the Uganda Cranes tonight. And for those who are in Ambole, these are things you'd love to see. History being written here in the Uganda Cranes' backyard, the Nelson Mandela Stadium. Uganda, you can say, gave their all, but again, credit has to be given to the supporters. The 12th man, even when the Cranes fell down, the 12th man gave the support. You could see that they were demanding and they were pushing. And what happened? Penalty and a win. Let me thank you very much, guys, on my street. Thank you very much for being part of today's broadcast. I'm going to be up for about 2-3.
Okay, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Musoga Eclipse International, representing what time it is, man. I should say, praise goes to God.
Yeah, for sure.
For today's match, you know, manager, you know me, I don't support any team in Premier League, in what. I only support Uganda Cranes. So I don't know the situation I was in a few minutes back. What? Continue. The few minutes back, I don't know the situation I've been in. But what can you say about this match? Uganda Cranes, South Africa.
It was a very good game. It's a very unbelievable match that coming down from 3 goals, 1, then you to leveling up to 3-3. It was crazy. You realize that when we scored first, the vibe was too much. The South Africans went reorganized and came back and leveled up. Then scored very quickly the second goal, then scored the third goal. Yeah. Many Ugandans walked out from Nambole. I saw them, they were walking out. Yeah. But the crowd in Nambole has been so good. I think you have to give credit to the crowd that turned up in Nambole today. They kept believing that the boys can come back. So they pushed and pushed, and then the penalty came. When Alan Okello scored the penalty, you see the belief in the crowd. The crowd continued pushing. And when they pushed, you saw what happened. Another penalty. So 3-3, very good result. You know, the final penalty is normally very difficult to take. And you realize Alan Okello gave it to Torach. Because Okello, I think, felt it was so heavy for him. So he said, no, let me give it to Torach. So Torach was very composed. I think he was the most composed person. Because if you look at the Crane squad, you had Ivan Ahimsiwe, you had Yunus Sentamu, you had Abdul Karim Watambala. All these guys can take penalties. But the penalty was given to Torach. And Torach came well composed and scored.
Was it a genuine penalty?
Yes, it was.
When you look at the South African players,
were trying. Let me tell you one thing. When you're playing football, when you're in the penalty box, you have to be extremely very careful of how you swing your hands. When I bring my hand like this to protect myself, and the ball hits me, it means my hand has moved from a natural position. If the ball had hit my hand, the guy's hand when it was here, no handball, because the hand is on the body, so it's not making the body big. Yes. But when I move my hand like this, and I'm moving my hand to the ball, it means I am stopping the ball. The play, yes. And I'm also making myself bigger. You know, in football, it's like it's physics. When I do like this, it means now I am from here up to here. But when I do like this,
it is just like you are like this.
I'm in a natural position.
So it was a genuine one.
It was genuine. When the hand comes like this to the ball, you know, as a player, you have seen this when people in free kicks, they do like this. Why? Because they don't. He will do like this and do this. You're protecting down, you're protecting the heart. That's natural. But in case they bring a free kick and I jump and my hand goes like this, it means I have moved my hand from a natural position and I'm making myself bigger. So if the ball hits my hand up like this, penalty.
It means you are trying to defend.
Thank you very much. So when the guy did this, he did this, did this. So when he did this like this, handball. Handball.
There's something I want to understand. The attack that these South African players were trying to confront the referee. How is that called in football? Like, were they reacting with emotions?
It was emotions. You see, they were not happy with the call. They believed it was a harsh penalty to give out. But remember, the referee was called to VAR. These are competitions where VAR works. So the referee was called to come and check for himself. So when he went to check, and remember with VAR, they slow the picture down. They slow it down so you could see that. Even the kick on Ivan Ahimsiwe on the tummy, it was a kick. It was a kick on his tummy. So that's contact. When you don't have the ball, you kick. You're trying to clear a ball and you miss and you kick a player.
Yeah.
Penalty.
Before you briefly explain the performance of our Ugandan players,
Yes.
besides just, of course, scoring, let me talk to you as a person. You are Ugandan. You're commentating a Ugandan match where you know very much Ugandan is needed. And this point when South Africans score, you still keep the pace of your job.
Yeah, you have to.
How do you feel when, like, giving an example, we were leading and then South Africa comes with 2? And you still have to do your job.
You're deep down, you're hurt, but you have to do the job.
As a Ugandan?
Not even as a Ugandan, as a commentator. Because number one, I'm Ugandan, but I'm also a commentator.
Yeah.
You understand? So you have to balance the side. Are you getting? So even though the South Africans have scored, you have to give that same vibe.
For the South Africans who are watching the game?
Yes, you have to give the same vibe. When Uganda scores, you give the vibe. Colonizer give the vibe. That's how it is.
So have you ever been in that position and you feel like you're losing it? Your team is being squeezed now, like today.
Yes.
Because I was catching the match from the R section of UBC, and I could feel like you kept in the pace, and I was like, "This no, that is not a Ugandan."
No, that is. You see, that's the thing. That's commentary. I got this again also from some colleague of mine who said, that for you, no, for you too much. They're busy caning us. You're busy celebrating. I said, no,
it's not celebrating.
It's not celebrating. I am doing my job. When Algeria is scoring 1, 2, 3 goals, I have to say the way it is. I don't have to sugarcoat and be low and I'm like, that is my job. As a profession,
yes. Please rate our Ugandan team and of course some of the things they need to change.
Today, let me admit, today our defense was poor.
The defense was poor.
Our defense was poor a little bit. I think they were, you can't blame them. The magnitude of this game was too much. The pressure on the boys, yes, was too much. It was too much. That's why you saw they didn't look comfortable at the back. You look at the 2 goals that were scored.
Yeah.
Actually, all the 3 goals that were scored were defense mix-ups. The first goal, the equalizer. Then the second goal, how these guys played one and, the guy scored. Then the goal scored by number 8 Ndondlo from long distance.
Yeah.
We were a little bit flat-footed. But also you realize that it's the same defense that stood up and scored the goals.
What does this match mean to Uganda Cranes?
We qualify for the quarterfinals for the very first time in the history of CHAN. We have never been out of the group stages of CHAN. We always get out of the group stages because we are the team that has been to many CHANs. We and Sudan are 7-7. But Uganda is the only team that has gone 7 times consecutively. The only time that we missed was in the initial stages in 2009.
But we always go.
But from 2011 until 2024, we have never been past the group stage. So today is history. We have qualified for the quarter.
I know whoever has a bar right now is...
Yeah, tomorrow should be a public holiday.
Tomorrow is
Tuesday. It should be a public holiday.
Guess what?
Should be
Makerere University tomorrow in my course, it's always a hope. We always not having lectures tomorrow.
It should be.
So meaning tomorrow, it's just a celebration.
It should be a public holiday. Tomorrow should be a public holiday, period. Government of Uganda, give us a public holiday.
Tomorrow! I think they can give us September salary. Tomorrow.
Even if it is possible.
Please, we are.
But tomorrow should be a public holiday because the first lady was there. Watching the game.
By the way, she came in a chopper.
She was there watching the game.
Her Excellence.
Yes.
The first lady, that is Janet Kataha Museveni. We recognize that. So, she's the Minister of Education and Sports.
Yes.
So she had to be there and represent.
Yes.
I love the fact that, like you said at first, I want to appreciate Ugandanese. My fellow Ugandans, thank you so much for supporting. Imagine they used to say Uganda tewagira byayo, but olunaku lwe baata tickets lwezagwawo. That means Ugandans are so much willing to support our country, and we request the government to please invest and of course inject a lot of money in football because Ugandans have shown love and they feel like they can pay any amount of money to catch these games. What happens to our neighbors? Kenya, Tanzania?
No, Kenya has qualified. They all qualified. Yes.
So I think we're gonna meet them somewhere.
Somewhere, like in the semi-final, not in the quarters. We might meet in the semi-final if we make it through.
Okay.
We might meet either Tanzania or Kenya.
Let's put this on record. Is our team going to the standards of looking for World Cup, according to what you see right now?
You know, the team you're seeing now is a team of local best players.
Yeah.
It's not with the other internationals, and these are local best players who play locally here.
Yeah.
So if you rate them slowly by slowly, we shall reach there.
Okay.
Because now we have qualified for the quarterfinals, something that had never happened before. Yeah, good stuff.
Thank you so much for the good job you do for our country. We love you so much. If you don't know him, he's called Mr. Peter Otai. He's a commentator from UBC Media Company. He's my boss at Magic 100 FM. He must be proud of me. By the time I came to UBC, I couldn't speak this English. He must be proud of me. I love you so much. It is Gagamel TV. Peace and love.